Instead of giving you money, why not invest it in Tampa Steel? It's only the greatest real estate opportunity in history. For a $200,000 loan, he can a 2% share of the action. That's right. A loan for a concept that wasn't even being constructed yet. If you try to look for it, good luck. The area was supposed to be in is now a Walmart. The holdout would be long in the tooth. And you ordered another glorious move in trading a first-round pick to Cincinnati for the throw-in Samoan known as Jack Thompson. He was trying to put the squeeze on Doug, but he didn't take something into consideration. The USFL. Williams saw it as an opportunity to escape, and he did so. He may have gotten fucked in Tampa Bay, but he would get his revenge. He'd eventually be reunited with Joe Gibbs in Washington. Lead the Redskins to a Super Bowl win in 1988. Becoming the game's MVP in the process. So, Washington, if you ever wanted to thank someone for extending your proud tradition, thank you, Culverhouse. The Bucks, without the QB that led them to glory, completely fell apart in 1983. Do you want to know how bad it gets? Fans were openly cheering their opponents when the Bucks lost. After Williams left, they would accrue at least 10 losses a season for the next decade plus.
Ball control.
Welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, we'll see a contest from the National League Central between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Van Plesac, and guys, the Cardinals played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Steven Brault will be on the mound for the Buccos. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do.
So here is Kevin Newman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first throw, a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
So now into the box is Sammy Siani. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. This one's down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. Ke'Bryan Hayes digging in now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he falls behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They trail in this one 3-0. So now here is Trevor Dillon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Smoke toward the hole. Gets dirty and gloves it. It's there. He got him.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You gotta be kidding me.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
And you can see why this team is in first place in the division. A solid ball club with good hitting and good pitching. And it's always key when you're playing interdivision squads.
In now, O'Neill Cruz. As the fastball that swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. And they were able to put up double digits in the runs column yesterday, so a similar performance from the lineup would give them a good chance at least at a series sweep.
Listen, it's hard in this day and age with all the quality pitching to put up double-digit runs like they did yesterday. They'd certainly like to have some of those back if they could and add them to today's box score.
As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And he fouls this one off.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And it'll wind up hanging just long enough for him to run it down. And with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it here 3-0. And now, Francisco Alvarez. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
0-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number one. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Donovan Casey is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
1 strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter,
1 ball,
probably a
2
good
strike.
chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Dude, I'm just wasting.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Batting done. The pitcher.
And a step off. Standing in now, Stephen Brault. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Still down 3-0. Now at the plate, Trevor Dillon. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they can certainly roll too.
Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. Now to the plate, here is Kevin Newman. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And that's the first down. Next up is Sammy Ciani. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 in the count. And he takes this one high, 1-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. A little behind on that swing, and now they'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Ke'Bryan Hayes stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Struck out in his first at-bat. Fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now the pitch.
No, that missed. 2-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Michael Toglia. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
The next 0-2 is in there, a called strike 3. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. O'Neill Cruz stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Victor Robles digging in now, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They trail here 4-0. Digging in will be Trevor Dillon, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. No balls and 1 strike. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Bottom of the inning now. Now it will be the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Hard hit to first. Right to it. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So the next to bat will be Donovan Casey. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. In there, no balls and a strike.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Another 1-2 delivery. Rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Anderson brings it in, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Stepping in once again is Kevin Newman. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts one at bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
And there's one away. Stepping in, Sammy Siani, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So next to bat will be Ke'Bryan Hayes. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. No balls and a strike to count. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Next to hit is Trevor Dillon. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say, he's really earned it. And he popped him up. Tolia trying to get there. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making it.
First pitch on its way. Michael Tolia is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Oneil Cruz swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup, and here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
I got it. Ball.
Miller is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
So 2 gone here in the Pittsburgh 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down the way, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They still find themselves down 6-0.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence.
So now to the plate, Francisco Alvarez, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Stepping in now, Donovan Casey, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. High in the air out to center field.
I got it.
Grisham is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Wander Javier will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15. Walker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away.
Hey, come on now.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better.
Got him. That'll do
Got
it.
it.
And the
Yes.
Cardinals sweep the series and continue to set the pace in the division.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
I did it again.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the